Today we're working with the California Water Science Center in support of a groundwater investigation here in Poso Creek area. The method that we're showing today using today is time domain electromagnetics. And that's the technical term for injecting a current in this red wire here that's marked with the orange road cones, and then we shut off that current and measure the decay of an induced current that goes into the ground. And we're just measuring that decay as it goes through the ground, and from that information we can back out the resistivity of the earth, which includes the earth materials as well as the water. So what we're really looking for is the depth to saline water. So today we're in Poso Creek area, but we're also collecting data, this type of data, in the Lost Hills and Bell Ridge, and eventually we will cover all of Kern County. Now, the data that we're collecting here on the ground is kind of control data. It's we pick selected locations throughout Kern County, but eventually there'll be airborne EM data collected where they fly back and forth and cover all of Kern County. And this information will be used to calibrate that airborne time domain electromagnetics. So this is the smaller of our two receivers. And so there's wire that's in here that will be able to monitor what that voltage decay is as it moves through the ground. And then we set out a second one that is 10 meters on a side, and it will be around this one. So we get two measurements, two different receivers. And we also take two measurements in that we put a current in that's a low current, maybe 2 amps, and then another current in that's maybe 10 amps. And so we call it the ping and the pound. So we get a little more oomph, and then we measure it with both this receiver and that second receiver.
So we're going to use this data to, we're looking for salinity plumes. We're looking for high total dissolved solids, TDS. We want to see which areas we need to look into protecting and which areas, maybe we need to learn to contain better, and anything in between. So obviously we could do a lot of mixing of the water to make it within an acceptable standard. So we just want to know where these values are at.